16 new 50,000 Iraqi dinar notes have come into circulation for the first time yesterday. They bear traditional symbols in a bid to reflect Iraq's diverse heritage and have been printed in both Arabic and Kurdish. The new edition is a noticeable upgrade from the 25,000 bill, no longer the largest denomination of the Iraqi dinar. This is not the country's first attempt to revalue its currency to stimulate the market. Earlier efforts that began in 2012 have been stalled by perpetual wars, which have plunged the economy into recession. The value of the dinar that was once worth $3 in US currency has rapidly decreased since the 2003 war. The move, which has risen against the backdrop of long-simmering corruption, is likely to cause an adverse impact on an economy already on its last legs. Documents obtained by Baghdadi News reveal a new series of fraudulent activities conducted by a long list of 40 private Iraqi banks. Iraq's central bank announced yesterday that these actions will not go unpunished and fines of up to 400 billion dinars will be imposed. But banks are not the only bad apples. The Commission of Integrity is still investigating officials implicated in high-profile corruption cases, those of whom have not vanished or fled the country. With outstanding matters like these, reactions to the latest move to print bundles of cash has been mixed. While it addresses the immediate demand for cash, the long-term issues remain disregarded. The reality of the problem is that a corruption-laden Iraq may not be relieved so soon of its economic woes simply by issuing new banknotes. Neglected by a government yet to heed their demands, Basra's leaders are threatening to export their oil independent from Baghdad. These announcements follow years of neglect, which led to the distribution of a petition in Parliament for restoring the rights of the oil-rich city last week. A total of 72 signatures were secured, stoking greater fears that threats of Basra becoming solely responsible for its own oil sales may soon materialize. Payments which central government has owed to the area for the last 5 years has only consolidated the anger felt by the people. These feelings climaxed in latest months of nationwide protests after the city's youth assembled onto the streets, preventing entry into the roads from which Iraq's largest oil fields can be accessed. The creation of jobs was the other demand demonstrators voiced, which many had denied due to the domination of Iraq's oil industry by contracted companies. These are obligations the people of the city feel the government has abandoned, but parliamentary representatives have been shining a light on these in recent weeks. One politician warned that if demands are not met, we will export oil domestically and take all of its revenues till the government repays all the money that it owes Basra. The threat is not to be taken lightly, many fearing that Basra, where 80% of Iraq's oil production is anchored, is in a position to withdraw and separate itself from crisis-stricken Baghdad.